Just wanted to start the video out with asking you guys to please like and subscribe. It would greatly help the channel grow. Alen the Savage Babic walks through Damian Chambers in 3 rounds in brutal fashion. Look, this fight could have been ended in round 1. He landed a big shot on Damian Chambers, and Damian Chambers barely held on to the ropes to avoid getting knocked down, and the referee gave him a standing 8 count. So that fight, if the referee did not give a standing 8 count, because some referees won it, guess what? That fight would have been over in round 1. But the fight continued. I don't know why. I felt like an extreme bias against Alen Babic from the commentators. I know this guy's crude. I know he's wild. But this guy can punch. And outside of the top 10, top 15 heavyweights, most guys would crumble. Like Agit Kabayel, I rate him highly in the top 25. But guess what? Alen Babic could take him out. So you guys need, like, especially these commentators, they need to stop being biased. Like, clear bias. I don't know. I think it's Paul Smith and Darren Barker, they're both former champions. No, Paul Smith wasn't a champion, but Darren Barker was a former middleweight champion for, I think he held it for a couple of defenses, not too long. But you guys shouldn't be so biased against fighters who are entertaining. I know Alen Babic is not the greatest fighter in the world. I know Alen Babic is not going to beat Anthony Joshua. I know he's not going to beat Tyson Fury, but he's very talented. He's very explosive. He's very entertaining. Like, if you got a casual fan who's your friend and you want to show him boxing and you want to make him forget about that Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather farce, that wasn't a fight, that was a farce, show him Alen Babic. Let your friends come watch Alen Babic. I promise you they'll all be fans of boxing. Because this guy's entertaining. And he gets brutal knockouts and he just keeps going and going until he gets you out. And that's exactly what he did to Damian Chambers today. Damian Chambers did not belong in the ring with Alen Babic. I know Alen Babic is also cruiserweight sized. Alen Babic could easily make 200 pounds. And Damian Chambers was 199. But guess what? Anyone other than Laura Sokoli and Mary Spradis, I see Alen Babic walking through them in the cruiserweight division. That's just me. I might be too high on Alen Babic, but this guy's crazy. He's crazy. He punches hard, and he's explosive. And I got a feeling he has a good chin. I know he hasn't been cracked yet, but I'm telling you guys right now he has a good chin. Because you see that thick neck of his? He has a good chin. And it's really good when you got a fighter who resembles Mike Tyson and Joe Frazier in there. I really like Alen Babic. I'm a fan. I've been a fan ever since I saw him when he knocked out Winters. The same Winters that gave Joseph Parker problems. The same Winters that knocked out the Ukrainian prospect Teslenko. So I don't want anyone hating on Alen Babic. And now one more thing before I let you guys go. I'm going to talk about another prospect who really impressed me, Cyrus Pennison. He really impressed me. Finally got on the card. Yeah, he got a stoppage round 2. The commentators also were talking bad about him because he got hit a couple times. But guess what? The guy he was fighting was extremely aggressive. He was throwing like, 60, 70 punches. If you throw 60, 70 punches, minimum you're going to land 10. Even if you're fighting for an Whitaker, you're going to land a few of those shots. But he was very calm and collective. It was his debut. He was calm, collective, and he knocked him out in the second round. Like, he forced the guy to quit because he kept on countering with body shots, which is very interesting. A lot of fighters don't do that. A lot of fighters be headhunting. But this guy, he was countering to the body. I'm really high on him. I know he came in at 151 for this fight in his debut. But I hope Cyrus Pennison does not fight at light middleweight because I think he's too small for that weight. I heard that he used to fight Josh Taylor in the amateurs. So, yeah, light welterweight would be a good division for him. And guess what? After Josh Taylor moves up, maybe he can dominate that division. I can totally see it. With experience, with the right step-up fights, he can fight the likes of Jose Ramirez. He can fight the likes of Victor Postal. Yeah, and like and subscribe, guys. And to all the Alen Babic haters, shame on y'all, because this guy's a very entertaining fighter. All right, like and subscribe. Sadiq Boxing out.